We about to eat some hash browns. We literally got some hash browns in the freezer too. Like, hold on. Damn, do we? Oh yeah. I don't know why my mom be putting shit. I don't know why my mom be putting shit in these bags. But these some hash browns right here. You know what I'm saying? You about to eat these type of hash browns? I don't know why I think of tater tots when I think about you. Like, I think about tater tots when I think about you. My mind goes straight to tater tots. But I like them hash browns from Dunkin' Donuts. I ain't gonna lie. Dunkin' Donuts got some hash browns that I like. I ain't gonna lie. Those are the hash browns that I like. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Tater tot hot dish is a Minnesota staple. You put me on right now. But I will tell you this. When it comes to the GL dub, I love me some home fries. I'm a home fry MF. I'm a home fry mother F. Camille was good. Just was good. Hit that subscribe button if y'all new to the channel. Soon as you soon as you come in here, hit that subscribe button and drop a one in the chat so I know you subscribe. I'm looking to make 2 new moderators today. This is my last live before I go to sleep. I usually wake up around like 2 p.m. to anywhere between 2 p.m. to like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Brady, did you really subscribe? Shout out to Keats with the coins. 20 gifted. Appreciate you. My hands are all sticky because of this fucking uh, orange. But it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to wash that off. You feel me? It ain't nothing to wash that off. If you're new to the channel, I go by the GL Dub. That is short for GameLike Will. I speak on lifestyle design and dating coaching. I do it every day. Um, let's win. Let's win. If you're new to the channel, support the kid. Let the man. You know, I'm about to be 31 in August. Let's make this shit happen, man. You know, it's nothing but a G thing. You know what I'm saying? What we just. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie though. That orange just gave me life. That orange just gave me life. We be sleeping on oranges. We be sleeping on. What's good, 9-5? Yeah, I just ate an orange. 9-5. I was born in 9-5. Shout out to Official Cap Edits. When y'all hit that subscribe button, drop a one in the comments. Super Emily, what's good? How old is you? Where you from? Grayson, what's good? Jalen Sanchez, what's good? Miss Hash Brown, home fries thicker than regular. It's this place on DoorDash. It's like a French toast place. And I only ordered from there once. I got like some strawberry French toast and like, you know, the syrup vibe. And I got home fries. Now, since I was a kid, I've been a home fry type of nigga. So I already knew if all fails, the home fries gonna hit regardless. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, the whole meal was good. The French toast was decent. It was sweet because you know all the strawberries and bullshit. But it was good. It was good. You know, I could do without that. You know, that's what I learned. Like I could do without that. Too much sweet, too sweet. But then the home fries just capped it off. I just ate the home fries, And I was like, man, this shit right here should be illegal, man. Home fries should be illegal because just even since I was a kid, it could be from IHOP, it could be from, and it don't matter where it come from. Just home fries, just do it. I don't know why, like, and I'm a French fry type of nigga in general, but home fries, they're better than French fries. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I respect a good home fry dish, but you know, y'all just seen me walk to Dunkin' Donuts like an hour ago or two, 3 hours ago or something like that, and I got a mocha choca loca, and it was good, but that shit lowered my vibration. You know, this shit just upped my vibration. I feel like I got more energy, and I always talk to y'all about fruit and the difference between fruit and everything else in the food pyramid. So milk, sugar, dairy, that shit all lower your vibration, and to be honest, it bring you closer to the grave, indirectly. So I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do or anything, but we got to continue to eat fruit and fast and eat fruit and fast and eat fruit and fast. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, we gonna be out here fucking up. And I want all my women that I deal with to eat like me. Because yes, I have cheat days, and yes, I make mistakes. But it's so easy for a woman to just develop a beautiful body just by just fasting and eating fruit on a regular basis. Maybe go for a couple walks, couple jogs per week, hit the gym a little bit, and y'all bodies just be, it's like y'all bodies just waiting to be perfected, like, you know what I'm saying? Us men, it take a little more time, especially if you're a scrawny motherfucker like me. It take fucking five, like a whole year to get diesel and just, and shit be up and down. But hey, honey, I'm new to voodoo. Yo, y'all gotta stop sending me that bitch ass shit, man. That shit's a fraudulent ass message. I'm black. Y'all think I'm scared of voodoo and I come from Africa? Your food tastes like poop. Just kidding. What's good, Wilson? RJ, what's good? I do remember you. I am the first one to comment. Shout out to RJ, man. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, this orange got me back in the game. And I hear like a squeaking noise in the background. Where's that noise coming from, bro? I'm telling you, bro, like the devil trying every last nerve that I got in my body. When we make it out the trenches though, man, we gonna live in a mansion where there's no noise. It's ain't gonna be, we could hear a fucking ghost. Said, not gonna lie, 2K subs is crazy. You think so? I'm always looking at more and more, you know what I'm saying? There's 8 billion people and you have 2K. That is just crazy. Hash Brown, why do you say okay like that? What did I do? Did I do something? What's going on? I gotta get another orange. I am a fanatic. I am in love. when you eat a good ass orange and it just hydrates you and it give you them electrolytes, you just be looking at the orange pill after like, damn, you really just did that. Like you really just did that to me like that. Pause. Like you zesty ass fruit. Pause. You just really just gave me energy for real. Like pause. I thought that was a potato, mango, or lemon. Stop saying that, bro. You starting to weird me out with that statement. Whatever it was, it gave me energy. That's all that matter when it come to health. If it's either gonna steal energy or give energy. Always remember that. Now, RJ, you good. I fuck with you. I'm just putting you on some game. I don't care what it is in life. It's either gonna give you energy or it's either gonna regenerate or degenerate. It's either gonna steal or it's gonna give. You know, that's some game. I'll give you $200 super chat if you say a swear word. No, give me a $200 super chat and then I'll say a swear word. It is night here, so I will not talk. Ms. Hash Brown, why you such a mystery? What are you trying to say? That look like a scam. You never know. You never know. That's the funny thing about life. You really don't know. I don't be knowing when somebody gonna bless me or not. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about life. You gotta be optimistic, not pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? I always gotta be the optimistic person because my blessings come from a very indirect place. So sometimes, you know what's funny? Something could be a blessing and a curse simultaneously. Like somebody could be giving you some game, and one of your family members be like, "That's reverse psychology. That ain't no game." It might be reverse psychology, but it still might teach you some game. It could be both. Somebody could be teaching you game by playing you. If I play you, I'm actually schooling you by teaching you how not to be fucked over later, by fucking you over today. Are you from the United States? Of course I am. Yeah, but somebody could be teaching you indirectly by like someone who trying to sell you a product. I'm trying to sell you a product. I don't know you. I'm just putting my product out there. I'm putting my fishing rod out there. So if I catch a fish on the hook, then I'm gonna give my plan just to give you some game. But you gotta pay for this game though. Somebody in your family might be like, don't buy that course from that guy. That guy is a guy online trying to sell something. He's not really trying to give you no real game. Both things could be true. But if you listen to people near you, how you gonna get your blessing? If say your mom or somebody be like, don't buy that, don't waste your money on that. But isn't it funny that your mom is the same person that's gonna tell you to buy the female some flowers? Your mom is the same person that's gonna point you in a direction that doesn't get you no ass. Your mom is the same person that's gonna point you in a position that's gonna get you played and left. Yo, fan, how old is you? But if you buy my course, I'm gonna teach you how to kiss. Pause. I'm gonna teach you how to finger her. Pause. I'm gonna teach you how to hug her. Pause. I'm gonna teach you how to touch her. Pause. I'm gonna teach you how to be bold. Pause. These are all qualities your mom can't teach you. Oh, I'm 30. Where you from? These are all qualities that women cannot give you. Your mom can't teach you how to kiss a woman. How can your mom teach you how to kiss, buddy? Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody on this God green earth tell me that somebody's mom taught them how to kiss? Nobody. All right, I already got the answer. Nobody's mom ever taught them how to kiss. Nor did they teach them how to fuck. Nor did they teach them how to approach. nor did they teach them how to lead, nor did they teach them how to be a man, nor did they, etc., motherfucking etc., etc. Women cannot raise men, but men can raise men. Even if I'm not your dad, I could be your brother, I could be your uncle, I could be. Listen, I got a niece and a nephew, so technically, when they was growing up, I felt like I was their dad. Not 100%. Obviously, like I felt like I was in a fatherly position. I felt like I was a role model of some sort. And I'm just saying that to say this. I'm just saying that to say that when you feel that way, when you have people who look up to you, it gives you a sense of I can never go back from here. Meaning that even if I'm talking to another guy, pause, I still am going to kick game to strangers. Listen, when I was growing up, niggas older than me, they didn't have to tell me nothing, but I would ask because I have respect. I respected it. I'd be like, yo, bro, how you get bitches? Because listen, I get some, but they just be liking me for my looks, bro. But I would ask niggas like, yo, bro, like, whatever. Or maybe some of my bros I wouldn't ask. I wouldn't ask. But them niggas believed in me. So I love them for that because they see me as the thing that made me confident growing up, niggas that was cool and older than me looked at me like I belonged in the group. That's important. Because when I was a freshman, I had gym class with my older homie that was from my neighborhood. He wasn't from my neighborhood, but he lived in my neighborhood, but he was from somewhere else, but he lived in my neighborhood. He was a senior when I was a freshman, but we from the same neighborhood. So when we in school, a chick that's older than me would be like, "Oh, he's cute," talking about me. I'm oblivious to it. But bro's such a hunter, he already talking to all the bitches. So he'll do some shit like, yo, Will, she think you cute, bro. Come over here. Damn. Okay. I'm nervous as shit. Not nervous as shit, but I got a little bit of timidity inside. But it's because I'm a freshman. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get y'all to realize is that sometimes you need pairs that believe in you. Cause then it's like, whether I believe in me or not, I gotta step up to the plate. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't want to look soft in front of your bros. So you gonna actually play it cool and do whatever. Now I'm already a hunter anyway. Like, so I don't need nobody to push me to do shit. Cause I was getting hoes anyway. But I'm just trying to let y'all know that, you know, if you leave it up to your mom or anybody feminine to tell you how to get women, guess what you're gonna be? Feminine. But if you leave it up to wolves, niggas that's like my bro, he was smashing shit. Like, I promise you, he was smashing shit. Like, no offense to him, but he average looking guy. You know what I'm saying? But he was charming. He was funny as hell. And that's, qualities that move the needle with not just women, but everybody. Those are traits that matter. And when you grow up around people like that, bro, you can't get on the internet and be defeated by people who are trolls. It can't happen. But let me see. Cause trust me, a lot of people from my neighborhood was cool, bro. A lot of like damn near everybody. So it was like, if you ain't getting no hold, it's like how? You know what I'm saying? Even our most, you know, like goofy friends had swag. That's what's so funny to me. I'm gonna teach you how to breathe. Pause. Funny as hell. Facts, bro. Maybe in some parts of the world. Why am I not like yet? Yeah, I will definitely hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. If y'all new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm speaking through the translator. I don't know what he's talking about, but he seems worried. Maybe I will come back tomorrow when you're live again. Um, you're young, you're healthy, you're apparently have a house, you're American. Brother, start celebrating, stop regretting. Will is perfectly fine. Facts. Shout out to Miss Brown. How are you? I'm great. Facts. I'm just trying to let y'all niggas know, man. You gotta understand this shit, man. Like life is really a gamble, and this is why I always say life ain't fair. Some people are born with more of a stronger reality and a better. They're born with a more enriched in certain areas. You know, that's why I don't let nobody tear me down, bro. Because if you let them think that they opinion matters, then they will tear your stupid ass down. And that's the way that this shit really works. If you just believe in yourself and you practice that, nobody could pull the rug from under you because you didn't even tell them it's a rug under you to pull. Like you should be the only person that could pull your rug. What's good, Cherry? The cap you have looks really nice. Where did you buy it? What's good? Where you from? Like, listen, man. One thing on my channel I want to get across is self belief. You cannot do anything without it. Only thing you could do without it is die. And you're going to do that anyway. So you might as well just believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I be fasting and trying to eat fruit. And I try to recycle that order as often as possible. But then I end up eating something off grid. Like that coffee or something different. Like, it's very difficult to be on a straight and narrow week to week, month to month like that. You know, like you got to give yourself at least 24 to 48 hours of just fruit and fasting in order to really beat, you know, this system, because this system is dangerous that we live in with all this processed food and everything is processed. And then we try to have cheat days, but the cheat days, you ain't cheating nobody but yourself. And I gotta always remind myself of that shit. Don't do drugs. Kids. How old are you? I'm 30. Should I like and subscribe? Of course you should, Cherry. You still in here? Of course you should like and subscribe. Self-belief is, you know what I think self-belief really is? I think self-belief is a mixture between integrity and neurology. I think that your brain has nothing to do with belief. Like your brain has to do with like planning and remembering structure. But your integrity is like more like a spiritual or universal law, and like your neurology is the expression of your integrity. So like your neurology is connected to your brain, but it's not your brain, if that makes sense. Appreciate you, Cherry. You shouldn't have mentioned the drugs. I'd give an arm to know how to speak English. I'm gonna eat one more orange. We're going on 30 minutes live. Damn, man, there's these fruit flies in here. Them shit's bugging me out. Like, fruit flies is annoying because they just run into your face. Like, they just run into you on some brainless, mindless behavior type shit. And you be like, damn, bitch, get out my face before I really knock you out. He is lying. He wouldn't be texting English if he didn't know. Nah, facts. Trolling like a motherfucker. Why you trolling? Why you trolling, buddy? Ain't no need for that. Ain't no need for that. Yeah, them fruit flies is crazy though, man. Them fruit flies is crazy. I tell you, man. I tell you. Uh, Damn, man, that shit keep falling and shit. Yeah, I get one more orange because this bag of oranges over here, I got 3 left. Orange is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? These oranges. Oh, hell nah. This shit look nasty. What the fuck? This shit look crazy, bro. What the fuck type of fruit? I ain't gonna hold you, man. Shit looked at this. What the fuck? Fuck type of shit going on with this shit? Gotta be careful with this shit. This shit be looking crazy. We gotta make sure. Sometimes you buy this fruit, right? And in a matter of a week tops, that shit be looking bugged out. We gotta make sure that it ain't looking bugged out. You feel me, chat? Hold on, I'm about to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Drop a one if y'all still in the chat, man. What's good, Dan? Yo, somebody yesterday asked me, or the day before that said, "What's your goals? What's your goals?" I think it was my boy Spawn, and I was just thinking when I was using the bathroom, I'm like, a better question would be, "What's your plans to reach your goals?" When you ask yourself as a man or as a person, as a whatever, what's my plan to reach my goals? You're 10 times closer to the goal. It's very surprising to me, quantumly, how close we are to the things we claim we want. We're technically a couple, quote unquote, chess moves or moves away from what we claim we want. If I say I want what, something, got to be realistic. That's the first thing, like, right? Step number one, make your goals as close to you as possible that you already are. Like bro just said, you got 2K subscribers, 2K something subscribers. So maybe my goal should be 3K or 4K by X amount of time. That's an achievable goal if I look at time. How long might it take me to get close to what I'm claiming I want? 3K? I don't know how long that might take, but to reach 3K is more feasible to trying to reach 4K. So the first question is, what might I do? Maybe I'll start posting twice a day. Maybe I'll start posting twice a day, right? But here comes the question. What are you going to post about? How are you going to post it? What do you want the videos to look like? All this crazy shit. Yeah, he bugging out. But just yesterday, I was sitting on the couch in the living room, right? Nobody knows this. I was journaling. And I was concocting, cooking up ideas. Certain type of, this was beyond content though. This was like, okay, this is hobbies and shit that I want to do for myself. Has nothing to do with the camera. But these was also things that if I put the camera on while I'm doing it, it could bring in more views. It could bring in more. I'm letting y'all in on my life. That's content creation. That's content creation. Content creation is when people feel like they're getting to know you. I'm gonna give one example. Anyone who's been watching me knows I'm all about nature. They know that I like to go for walks in the park. Well, I don't really go for walks in the park, but things of that nature. I might think, why would they want to see me walk in the park? But a true content creator would say, whether they want to see me walk in the park or not, I'm going to walk in the park with or without the camera on, right? Off, on, doesn't matter. Why don't I, you know, take that as an opportunity to create? Because I think too many people get wrapped up in trying to be perfect or be some other creator that they seen. Because there's a lot of content creators who, even that I watch, that they use nature in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? They might journal or they might do some shit in the woods, pause. You know, they might do some shit in the woods. But I think that that's what makes you a content creator when you step out. You know what I'm saying? Miss Brown, you step out of your comfort zone just a little bit. It don't have to be, and that's what the whole journaling was about yesterday. I'm like, you don't got to do anything crazy. You don't got to go bowling. You don't got to, even though that's not even crazy, but it's not something I do week to week. But I was looking for hobbies, activities, and events. I already like boxing. I already like nature. I already like shit like hiking, like woods. Like I already like one thing I added in there was calisthenics, like working out. You like camping? But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's easy to like those things or love those things. Like I'm gonna ask you a better question. What do you like about camping? What do you like about camping? You see what I'm saying? It's like we gotta start to delve in to these things because I don't even know what I like about hiking or like I don't even know what I like about these things besides like I like nature in general. You know what I mean? I like the sun. Like I don't mind putting up a tent. I like to walk through like certain trails and shit. Like it's like a love and hate thing though cuz it's like I could also stay in the crib and lay around all day. You know what it is with me? I'm on some find my tribe type shit simultaneously. So it's not just like do it as a loner. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could set up a tent, I could do all this shit. If I do it by myself, I could do it by myself too though. No cap. But it's like I feel like my life is a journey and I'm unveiling it as time goes on. Saying, well, I don't need to do much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like on like an app on my phone, I got the app where I take steps and it track how many steps I take a day. Like that's a hobby or activity because or fasting. Those are things where you don't even gotta go far, but you're still doing something, which is like again, it's kind of tricky because it's like the whole point is to do something. If you're still in the crib after you do whatever you do, then that activity it wasn't powerful enough to me because that was what I was journaling about yesterday. Like the way I made my notes and I set up my notes, I set it up in a way where I could see. Because on this iPhone, right? On this iPhone, you could go on ChatGPT, talk to ChatGPT, plan everything out, screenshot it. When you screenshot a photo, this phone has like a marker, like this iPhone has like a marker where I can like highlight the words that I want to highlight or like the key information. And I use like, stoplight colors like green, yellow, red. And what I did was I highlighted it in a way where green means that these are hobbies that are close that I could easily do. That I could easily do. And then yellow was things that's like hobbies that I could do, but it's like you got to try to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like hiking, you could do that, but you got to try to do that. Like it's important. You're going to get to that, but you got to try to do that. Something you don't gotta try to do is like listening to music or journaling. These are things that, or breathing exercises. These are things like right now. Like I could do that right now. But what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna record me breathing in front of a camera. You know what I mean? Like, cause like I like to do that when the camera is off. It feel more personal and it feel more like real type shit and healthy. Like, if that makes sense. I don't know if that even makes sense, but I got other hobbies too that. So what I realized is that you got hobbies and you got like money. These things intersect with each other because some of the ways that we make money are things that could also be fun, if that makes sense. Like your side hustles. Like a woman might enjoy doing hair on the side. She makes her money from doing hair. She might braid people's hair. She might turn that into content. She might record herself braiding hair. So now she's doing a couple different things that intersect, opposed to just braiding hair in private and then recording her eating a sandwich or some shit and people not even really tuning into her eating a sandwich. So if she was to record her doing things that she liked doing, enjoyed doing, chances are she gonna catch a flame and it's gonna be like, damn, she's known for this. Because like if you the type person you like fishing, you could do that. I would like to fish, but I gotta buy a fishing rod. I don't feel like buying no fucking fishing rod. I say all this to say, if it to have a fun life, you gotta hunt after your hobbies, activities, and events so thoroughly, and you gotta break it down, and you gotta figure it out and buy a fishing rod. But that's what I'm saying. Like my money funny right now. Like eventually, my shit gonna be my shit gonna. Be, I like fishing the fishing shit. I'm gonna try to fish soon, but it's other hobbies that's more like one thing about life I've been realizing like it's a surprise what I'm gonna get into. Like you never know because some people look at it as an experiment, like, but it's not an experiment. It's just a discovery, unveiling. I don't be knowing. Come to Minnesota, we can fish on some amazing lakes. I gotta get on the train, get on the Greyhound. Nah, that'd be lit. That'd be lit. That'd be lit. See, that's an example right there. It's about community because me and you together automatically gonna make good content. You see what I'm saying? No matter what we do. And that's what I'm trying to basically say. It's not really what you do, it's who you're with when you're doing it. Cause it's like you could eat a sandwich and make a content with somebody and it's gonna be lit. That's why when people watch the famous people, like that's why when people watch like India Love and or like Geo and DDG collab, like Taco Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the theme. It's the theme. It's the theme behind the shit. Like what's today? Wednesday or Thursday? Can't even see. Oh, Thursday. I literally got a theme for every day. I literally be having shit to do, and I'll fuck around and sleep all day and wake up at like 3 o'clock and then be like, I ain't doing that shit. But see, that's the issue, man. We like y'all seen me go get Dunkin' Donuts today. If y'all watched my last two lives, y'all seen me go get Dunkin' Donuts. So that's how y'all know life is unpredictable. I ain't know I was gonna go get Dunkin' Donuts. My life is very unpredictable. I live a very unpredictable life. I've been living like this since I was a youngin'. And I don't like to put too much restrictions or like I like to leave my shit like that. So with a little bit of structure, but like, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's just like life is mad fun when it's like you don't know what you about to do type shit. Let me see what Prince said, bro. I got a girl's phone number on a website and I sent her one photo of me at prom and my IG and it turned out to be a scam who tried to blackmail me. I deactivated my Insta and blocked them. Damn. Prince, you gotta stop falling for BS. Yeah, exactly. That's facts. Prince, you always got a dilemma, bro. I don't be knowing what the fuck to tell you, man. I don't. You never say, bruh, Will, I actually bagged this chick. I'm about to take her on a date. Or she about to come to the crib. At least you trying, though. At least you trying, man. But, shit, man. Where's my... We got this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'll be extra careful from now on. You gotta learn this ism. This ism is a prism. You know what I'm saying? The ism is a prism. When you learn this shit, you can't get scammed. Cause it's like, man, listen, I'm unscammable. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be live for a little longer. I don't know why this word was in the fucking app, synonym app. The word date. The synonym for date is a rendezvous, meeting, engagement. Hash Brown, when the last time you been on a date? I know niggas be taking you on dates. It sound like some years. You said shit. It's been some years. Yo, Prince, you be asking the most craziest shit. I don't pick good men. They be hella disappointing. As in, like, they don't lead. The word disappointing is crazy. I just had to really just psychologically hone in on what you just, like, that word was crazy. That's a funny ass word, though. Like, mental issues is crazy. Like, they be punching walls and shit. Like, damn. Nah, disappointing is insane. I'm really listening to that right now. In my head, like, damn. I would ask you something, but I feel like it's gonna be lame if I ask you, like, and I'm the type of person I pride myself on not doing that. Some questions is just lame, you know what I mean? I feel like women are easily disappointed though. Am I wrong? It's like 50-50. It's like y'all are not disappointed easily, but it's like it's a crossroads. Like, will they be so retarded sometimes? Oh shit. Yeah. Damn. I hope you find the right Miss Hash Brown lesson. Don't ever ask, take a random person's number or a random video chat site. They don't have they don't even have their camera on, so I messed up. I gotta lay low. Man, you scary as hell. Man, listen, I don't really know. All I know is, man, you gotta understand this shit. That's all I be knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know. I ain't gonna lie. One thing about it, you gotta be yourself. Like, cause you could be following the shit that I'm saying to do, and you could and you could run into some shit that I ain't even gonna run into. Like, or if I or me, I could follow somebody and run into something they not about to run into. Like, that's just life. Like, you gotta deal with shit that. This is why you gotta be a thinker, because you only get one life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes too, like what I'm trying to tell you, bro, like you could scare yourself back into being the same loser that you was before you even tried to do the thing that you just did. Like you just went out there, you tried, ran into some fucking idiot, and then you let the idiot turn you into a worse idiot. You know what I mean? Like I don't been there in life where you try some shit and then you feel a little resistance and then you turn back into a square. That's all that life be doing to people. Like so that's why you gotta continuously learn game. Every fuck you can't turn you should be at work with headphones in your ear listening to some game. You can't halfway learn this shit. And I'm not all the way gamed up, but I know that I'm not. That's what makes me gonna prevail because I, I'm constantly watering my brain with this shit because it's shit that I've been learned that even these days I gotta double back and be like, damn, you learned that, but you never continued to work on what you learned. Like physical touch. Let me give you an example because sometimes it sounds like I'm just saying any fucking thing. Physical touch. Prince, when's the last time you touched a woman's body? See what I'm saying? We could sit here all day talk about, oh, I'm so scared of the boogeyman. You know, I ran into a fake account. Oh my God. But you a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas out here really running into real problems, real shit. That ain't something to be scared of, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't something to be scared of, bro. You don't gotta duck your taco from a fucking fake account unless you on some weird shit. But you don't gotta duck your taco. You know what I'm saying? Prince, I'm only saying this because I'm tired of you having a problem every week. Oh, this is a problem. Then this is a problem. And this is shit that ain't even a problem. Let me see. They wanted me to pay them $300. Who is they? See, well, I'm weird also, but these Negroes be so flaky and all over the place. You said I'm weird also? So you saying you on the same when you say you're weird also, are you saying that you resonate with like are you saying like what do you mean by you're weird also? I'm weird also. I'm weird also. Yeah, I need to know what you mean by you're weird. Cause I feel like if you say you're weird, if I was to actually accept you saying that, I would think that you were saying that in a positive way. Like you saying you're weird and they're weird. You said, but these Negroes be so flaky and all over the place. Flaky as in like, hmm. I'm trying to interpret what you're trying to say. Should I be worried, Miss Hasbrown? I'm sorry for being a pest. I'm just trying to lower my anxiety.
But I did consider. What's good, Alicia? I'm over here chilling, vibing, catching the breeze. You know what I'm saying? Got the fan on. How you? How you? I'm about to play a game of chess in front of y'all. But I did consider it a real problem because it affected me to where my heart was beating fast. You know, you that's soft, right? No, I'm just fucking with you, Prince. I don't know how you feel and what you're going through, man. It's all. Listen, man. We all living in different realities, bro. But you just saying a bunch of shit, bro. That just be like, damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. That should be crazy. You don't got no successful stories. Man, you ain't answer. You ain't even answer when I said when the last time you touched a woman's body. You ignored that. Okay, I bet. Last time I touched a woman, no, I did, but I'm sure that's a priority for a lot of dudes. I ain't asked you if it was a priority for a lot of dudes. And that's the thing too. Stop worrying about other dudes. You know what I'm saying? My channel ain't for you to think about other dudes at all. It's just for you. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't even have to accelerate to thinking about other dudes. That's not a part of the experience of this channel. It's just about you. Now let me ask you this question. Do you have the capacity to just focus on you? Or do you have to always introduce yourself to other dudes when you think about yourself? Or can you just cut off the part of you that focuses on other men? Is that possible? Because now you're just overdoing it. You know what I mean? Like overdone. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be taking other people serious. I'd be like, when I'm trying to learn game, I'm not thinking about everybody else. I'm trying to think about what I could do to better myself. Period. End of discussion. Don't say other dudes. We talking about you. If it's not a priority for you, all you had to do is say, last time I touched a woman, no idea. But it's not a priority for me. That would have been more manly of a statement. It's not a priority for me. Then I would be like, oh, all right, Prince don't want to. He must not be that attracted to women to go touch them then, because since I was a young nigga, that's natural, that's normal, and women love being touched. So I don't understand how it's not a priority for you. I don't understand how it's not a priority for you. You want to sit next to them or something and talk to them and not touch them. How is it a priority for you if you ain't never did it in your life? I said, when the last time you touched them? You don't you said, you know why I'm not frustrated, I'm just confused. You said you a virgin, but I never scrutinized enough to ask you to go deeper than that. You probably never even kissed a bitch. This is why I can't respond to your messages, because I'm starting to feel like you trolling me in a very, very man, get your bitch ass off my shit, man. I feel like you trolling me. See, that's a troll that's just a bitch. Prince, at least you got a profile picture. But I'm saying I'm feeling like you trolling me in the most Machiavellian way possible. Because you come up with these crazy things like, man, these dudes want me to pay them 500, 300. I got a fake account. Like it's like you always got a problem and you ain't even never kiss a bitch in your life. You never touched a bitch. Have you ever held a hand? Cause now I'm starting to feel played out this bitch. Cause it's like every time I entertain the shit you say, it make me feel like I'm going backwards. Cause you're in college. You're in the worst place you could possibly be, the best place you could possibly be, surrounded with punani every day. And you mean to tell me you ain't hug shit. You ain't hug shit? You ain't like like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is stressing me out indirectly, like indirectly. I'm tired a little bit. I'm a little tired, so maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But that shit just hard for me to even. Every time you say something, I'm like, okay, cool, Prince in here. I'm about to hear something different. It's the same shit. Oh shit. It's the same shit though. Let me see. Nah, hell no. You talking about I could care less what they are doing. Hold on, let me read that bullshit. Cause you said I'm sure that's a priority for a lot of dudes. Why do you give a fuck about these niggas? When I go outside, I don't even see niggas. Niggas make me sick. I swear to God. I be looking through niggas. I be like, man, I hate you niggas. I don't even pay niggas no mind. Like when I just went outside to get that coffee, I seen niggas, but I was like, man, niggas ain't on shit. That's my thought process, man. I don't know what you on. You might be on something, but I don't care. I'm about to get this coffee. If I see a shorty, I'ma say something. If not, I'm going back to the crib. That's it. Simple and plain. It's easy. I'm not. You talking about other guys prioritize? What do you prioritize? Cause you ain't touching no glutes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. Alicia said, "LOL, go get you some, Prince." That's what I'm trying to say. You can't even go downtown and go to a club or anything. You don't got nothing. Come on, man. You're killing me, man. Hold on, let me see. I can cut off the source of other guys and what they're doing. I could care less what they are doing. You was born in 2007, bro. That's probably what it is, bro. You saying anything. Nothing wrong with getting some occasionally. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, Miss Hash. He said it is a priority to me. He's just comparing because he is a dude. I get it. All right. Fierce was good. Yeah, Prince, you gotta stop being so naive. You gotta get out in the world a little more. Nah, facts. No, I haven't. I've just had girls who've expressed interest in me and talked to me. I danced with with two girls at homecoming and prom. That's it. Um, that's platonic though. Damn near platonic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could help him out. I don't know if he's like impossible to help because it's like I don't gave him so much advice already, like surface level, but I can't tell him to do anything physical because he's not even doing the bare minimum things. Like it's like he come off like he trying. Like he be talking to me like I'm like okay, I'm trying. I'm about to do this or like he motivated and shit. And then a week from now, he randomly inboxed me or asked me a question about something that's just ridiculous. Like, yo, I know this Asian chick from here. I'm trying to clap her cheeks. And I'm like, why are you telling me that you're trying to clap her cheeks? Like maybe I'm just not understanding because the guys that I looked up to or try to learn game from, you know what I'm saying, Alicia? Like, I would never talk to them like that. Like, yo, like I would never just like say it that way. Like, I might be excited, but like I'll ask a question that like I'll be like, it'll be a situation where I really approach the chick and I just need help to like know what to say or something like it's like but he be doing shit like that, but it be different. It's like, okay, I got this chick. I got this chick that I'm yo, Prince, tell them about the chick, the white chicks that you be talking to. Like his shit be like, okay, his shit ain't really no street shit. Like he ain't on the sidewalk on the curbs talking to to the huz. He like meeting women based on his career and shit, and the career setting and shit. And then he asks a chick on a date, and then the chick never texts him back. How do I help him with some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I got this chick. I'm trying to get her to. I forgot what you were saying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What you were saying, bro? Like you was mad at the chick because the chick was like, I'm not trying to put your business out there, but come on, bro. Cause it's like you bullying me at this point. Cause you only tell me this shit, and it's some bullshit. And I'm sincerely trying to help you. Oh yeah, you said she was an asshole. See what I'm saying? How do I help this nigga? He said she was an asshole because she waited 2 weeks to reply to me and didn't even respond about going to lunch. That's what happened. How do I help this nigga? Cause it's like his whole mentality is wrong. Not even just the, not even. It's not even like I'm pragmatically help. I'm not helping him with the game. I need to help this nigga with everything. Like you got to become a different person. Like I don't know how to make you a different person, bro. Like you can't look at the situation that way. But you don't even approach enough women to stop yourself from looking at it that way. Like you got to talk to enough women to where you don't see the situation that way. But then when I tell him to approach 15 women a day, he telling me, nah, I gotta expose you, bro. You telling me my grandmother, what you say about your grandma? Bro, go ahead, break it down. I don't know. Izzy can't help you either with that shit. Cause you don't you told me your grandmother stopping you from talking to how's your grandmother stopping you from talking to women? I'm sorry, bro. I had to expose it, bro. But go ahead, cause I hope, bro. Listen, it's only us in here. Cause I don't understand that shit. This shit is impossible for me to fix. I can't even operate on some shit like this. This is a undoctorable situation. This can't be doctored. It can't be helped. Agree, Prince. Just get out and enjoy yourself a little more. He said, I'm in Michigan with my grandpa, so I have the opportunity to approach more women and everything, so it's all good. You just moved to Michigan with your grandfather? Yeah, but you was telling me shit like, oh, my grandmother don't want me to clap cheek. You was saying some crazy shit. I'm like, man, how the fuck? I'm like, man, I can't relate to you at all with that. That shit don't even like my mom, like, bro, I was running around outside with the wolves. Like my mom would come home from work. It's me and my homie and a shorty from school in my room. Me and my homies was double teaming shit. So I can't even fathom I can't even fathom that shit. My grandmother telling me I can't what you say I can't travel or I can't go some like you said some shit that I'm like damn like I can't help this nigga. It was like it was like night and day, bro. It was like two different realities, bro. Like and I wasn't even wild when I was growing up. But that's not gonna happen. At least your mom or your dad should be the one that you like. Okay, they on my ass. They want me to have a curfew. That okay, that makes sense. But grandma can't stop the game. You gotta have enough game to where your grandmother can't stop it. Cause if your grandmother got that much control over you, bro, I can't understand how. Like, how do she do that? Your grandmother can't spank you. She can't whoop you. She might have you on a schedule or something, but you could kind of like you grown, like you could kind of get a bike. I was like, yo, get a bike and go to some plazas or something, and you're like, I can't do that because this and that, and I'm like, how am I going to help you if you can't do nothing, you can't do shit, you can't do shit. Let me see. Then you was like, you showing me these white girls and shit, and like, you know what your problem is? You don't approach 15 women a day. So whenever you inbox me with a specific situation, I'm like, bro, half of these women gonna reject you and or they're gonna play in your face. They're gonna make it seem like they wanna like they're gonna be nice to you. You're gonna be like, oh, like let's do this. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, like well, like we'll see. Like it didn't in the fucking you don't got enough game to fucking to like show the woman you got game. So that the woman be like, oh shit, like this nigga got value. So if I don't go, some other bitch gonna go. Cause if they don't think that, then they gonna be like, all right, well, this nigga just gonna be waiting. And then they gonna be bored and they gonna be like, I don't need to go because it's just sprints. This nigga ain't going nowhere. So you fucked. But hold on, let me see. It's my fault. I just gotta do more of the bare minimum, like he said, just approach more. You gotta do a lot of shit. You gotta do a lot of shit because you gotta change from the inside out. You gotta do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? She was the asshole because she waited 2 weeks. Like I said, you should be so busy in a matter of 2 weeks swiping on these apps and making approaches in real life as a combination that you should be basically manifesting or producing a new quote unquote loyal, because obviously if you just meet somebody they're not really loyal, but loyal in terms of like she texts you back, she responds, she actually is sincerely like consistently texting you back, like Prince. When's the last time a woman texts you? This is what I'm trying to show y'all. Hold on. When's the last time a woman texts you? I don't go a day without a text. There's been days though where I didn't get a text. I'm not gonna hold y'all. But as of lately, like since I got this iPhone, which was like what, 2 weeks ago, it's been seldom that this phone did not ding per day. You know what I'm saying? And I understand we all not gonna be at the same level because I'm not even like that's not like I would never compare myself to a woman because women I think I could be wrong. I think women phones be buzzing. I could be wrong though. I think every woman situation is different. But this is what dating coaches talk about when they talk about the word program. Like, how do McDonald's get people to pull up to the drive-through fucking every day? There's something they're doing that's right. And that's what I pride my game on. Like, I really, you know, broke myself down trying to scrutinize and figure out. Because you got to remember, like I said, like, I know a lot of niggas that get bitches. Like, and I was one of them. I just lost the sauce because it was like, okay, I'm super busy. I ain't focused on women. And then, you know, I was in the crib. But I never had no game, if I'm being honest. And I always tell y'all that I didn't have game growing up, but like some people thought I did. I didn't really have no game for real. But how do McDonald's get people to re-pull up over and over again, even when they know that they're eating slop? How do they do that? But you got to think about certain things. Presentation, the way the whole establishment makes you feel, the marketing. These people are marketing geniuses. These people are doing their big one. This is what I'm saying, Prince. You're not on Hinge. You're not on Tinder. You're not on Facebook dating. You're not on these things that automatically build sexual tension because they're like, okay, this nigga is not here for a long time. He here for a good time. He gonna show me a good time. And if I'm lucky, he'll keep me on the roster. That's why I said, when's the last time you touched a woman? When's the last time you text a woman? When's the last time? Because a true player gotta ask himself that sometime. He gotta look in the mirror and say, when's the last time? When's the last time? When's the last time? It's the last time for everything. A kiss, a finger, a this, a that. And when you start questioning these things, that's how you that's how you get better. Hold on, let me see. But yeah, you can't be calling women assholes unless they really an asshole. A woman is not an asshole for realizing that you don't got no game. But a woman is an asshole if she's antagonizing you, if she's calling you out your name, disrespecting you, and dogging you out, like downright talking at you instead of to you. That's dishonorable. But if she's just realizing that you ain't got no fucking game, that's fair because even I could see that. So don't call women out their name unless they deserve it. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Um, should I tell other people like All Star Izzy? Yeah. I don't know what he say to that, but that ain't it's hard to respond to that. Uh, up here for the summer, spending a quality time with Grandpa, Grandma, Esther. Alright, cool, cool. Alright. And there's nothing wrong with being a family man. That's good. That's valuable. That's that's actually a good thing. Said my dad is trying to have me to eventually get laid with a woman. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like that's weird to me. I mean, but cause you saying eventually, like fuck is eventually. We talking about now. I got a bike and a scooter and I got my license. Should be coming in 2 weeks. Okay, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. See, this is a grounded statement that's grounded in reality, physicality, physical, real shit, tangible shit. I could fuck with this. I can't fuck with this fairy, airy shit that sounds like an excuse why you can't do something. Like, I can't give game to something that doesn't make sense. But with those items that you just said you purchased, you could do something. You could literally physically move to places and get out the house. Right, recognize her little games too. Why are you picking on him? Can you make a bacon, egg, and cheese? Nah, I should delete you for asking me that shit. Not texting any of them right now. You're not texting anybody right now? That's I talked to one of them on Insta. Send her your number and say, text me, I'm not on here often. Say, I'm not on here often, and then say, text me, and then send your phone number. But I had to deactivate my Instagram because of the scammer who scared the shit out of me. Had me up until 4 in the damn morning. Yo, listen, man. See, I can't, man. Sound like you're just making fun of him. Do you hear the shit he just said? Alicia said, I like that Will McDonald's. That's a good analogy. I mean, they're making pink slime. They're taking pink slime and making it smell so good that you can't even drive past that place or ride your bike past that place without it triggering something. I'm just trying to get people to see that you can do it too. You could do it too. The way you get your hair cut, the way you wear your hat, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you smell, the way you ignore a bitch. Cause it's deeper than just the aesthetic. It's like the mentality, the attitude. Like I said earlier when I was playing chess, the poise. Can you go into an environment and not holler at a chick and make her glance at you a couple times and then finally say something? Or do you have to rush? You see what I'm saying? If you have to rush, then you got no game. If you can be poised, that's going to trigger something. The game is about triggering. It's about triggering, not approaching, but triggering. Zach, do you know that approaching doesn't mean I'm going directly up to you? I couldn't go and stand near you, 6 feet next to you. If you're if you're in the gas station, and I walk up to the in the gas station, and you're next in line, and I walk up next to you, I just approached you, but I'm not talking to you. You hear my voice, and if my voice is masculine enough, it's gonna trigger you. You're gonna turn your head. Who this nigga? This nigga masculine. So I don't have to approach you to trigger something in anybody. So what I'm saying is McDonald's don't approach, it don't have to approach you. It just has to be strong. It has to be powerful. It has to have authority. But I'm glad I got my license because I can legally drive without an adult. Yeah, man. Let's get it going. Let's get this shit. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's get this shit out the way. Let's knock this shit out the way. Let's win. I don't care what type of transportation you got. Get some and let's get outside. I don't care if you did if hey, before I had my motorbike, I had the electric scooter. Before I had the electric scooter, I had this bike that you see right there. Before I had this bike that you see right there, I think I had another electric scooter. But before the this is my third electric scooter right there, and it's broke over there. That shit over there broke. I mean, if I keep going on and on, I had skateboards. I had city bus. I use a city bus. Like, download an app called Transit so you could go on that app, and no matter where you're at, you can see when the next city bus near you is coming. It costs $2. I mean, $1.75 to get on a city bus. That's good because it keeps you making more money because you like, okay, the more money I make, the more I could get on the bus and I could go here. You got to develop a sense of independency, whether you got a car or not. There's going to be times where your car might break down or your parents' car might break down. But you said you got a scooter, so that's good. That's great, actually. But you want to develop the Lyft. I mean, you want to download the Lyft app, either Lyft or Uber. You want to do these things, bro. Approaching women in 2026 is not what it is. This ain't 1990. You're going to get your heart broken every time. No, you're going to get your heart broken. You see how they try to curse you through the phone? They try to curse you with their wordplay. I'm not getting shit broken. I'm too gamed up and powerful. Nothing on my end of this cellular device will ever break in life. But on your side, it might. That's the crazy part. And that's what I'm saying. Keep your self-limiting ass beliefs over there. See what I'm saying? No cap. Uh, why you retract your message? But yeah, they try to get you, man. They try to get you. You gotta watch that shit, P. Watch that shit, cause power of the tongue. Feel me? Power of the text. Power of the tongue. All communication ain't good communication. You are who you hang with. I try to tell you. You gotta watch how people talk to you, bro. People come around and start talking at you and telling you, like, how you gonna tell me something like you got game? You don't got game to say the shit you saying. Or you said something. What you say? LOL, cause I'm playing. Sorry. Yeah, man, it should be crazy though. I'm just saying, man, we gotta do better. It's 2026. We going into August. What's today? It's July 30th. In about 19 days or something like that, I'm gonna be 31. You think I'm trying to turn 31 without the ism? I'm not trying to turn 31 without the game. Some of the Latinas in at my college be looking good, especially with those black joggers. Talk to one of them. Talk to one of them. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You be fantasizing, and you this is what he does, Alicia. This is what he does. He relays to me a thirsty message, as if I could resonate with that bullshit. It's like he holding me back by saying that shit. Cause every time I hear shit like that, it remind me of like loser shit. And I'd be like, damn, like unconsciously, I'd be like, damn, maybe he's right. It's like, nah, this nigga saying some you low key saying loser shit, I'm not gonna lie. But you can't see. Maybe I don't know if you could see it or not. I'll be feeling like you be trolling me when you say shit like that. Cause you can't say that and get them at like the way you talk, you can't get them if you talk like that. Like the shit he say don't line up with the shit that I'm coaching at all. It don't go together. You could fantasize in your head, but when you put it in the air, like when you say it out loud, it's like now you being thirsty. Because why like she said, why didn't you say something to them? Why didn't you say nothing? You gonna come up to me and say something. What the fuck I'm gonna do? What the fuck we gonna do about that shit? Man, them girls gone in the wind. You know why, bro? Cause you might be scary, bro. When I was just at Dunkin' Donuts, I just tried to get the chick Instagram less than 4 hours ago. The one who made that coffee, I just tried to get her Instagram, and she said no. She said she thought about it, but then she was like, she hit me with some. She hit me with the next time. I said next time is crazy, and I just laughed it off and left. But that's a regular day in the day in the life. Real niggas do not allow women to break their spirit. We gotta not put them on a pedestal. Got it. I ain't thirsty. You could fantasize to yourself, like in the dark. Like, damn, that bitch was actually some fine shit. Cause trust me, like sometimes it just is what it is. But it's like, don't go to your dating coach and talk to him the way you talk to your loser ass friends. Cause now you just bothering that nigga. You see what I'm saying? Cause you make it seem like I'm one of your loser ass friends. And we are human and everything, but I'm way too cocky and egotistical. And that's why I feel like you pulling me down when you say that shit. Like, cause you not coming, no pause. You're not coming at me with respect. Like, yo, like, this the problem. I need help here. And then when you do that shit, pause. It's kind of like, okay, it's a white chick that I could tell she already about to flake. You don't even like black girls, do you? You don't even like black women. So you already cut out a section of women. And I'm guessing, you ain't never say that, but I'm guessing. You already unconsciously cut out a section of women in your college. So now you only got Spanish and white and Italian and shit like that. Them women do not want you, gang. I'm just being, I'm just keeping it a stat. I mean, there's somebody for everybody, but you don't shoot your shot enough to actually find the women. Man, let me get this bitch out of here. Fucking goofball. Let me see. Or he gets choked up. Pause. Nah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, yo, he come. Pause. He coming at me with all of this masturbated energy. And when he come talk to me, pause. It's like it feel like it's like loser energy. I can't really respond without feeling like I'm losing my own sense of like growth. Feel like we both losing at that point because you're not listening. It feel like you're not listening when you do that. It feel like you're not listening because I tell you at the I tell everybody on my channel, you at least got to be approaching 7 women a day, half of 15, 7.5 women a day in order to even ask me questions. Don't ask me shit if you're not approaching no bitches. Cause you already you didn't listen. And what happened when you didn't listen? You went out there and you ate shit. And then you came back and then, you know, yeah, it's like dishonorable. I ain't gonna lie. It's like it's like, damn, bro, you dishonored the game that I gave you. So you really don't believe in the GL dub, or you half believe it, half don't believe it. And then you come back with this tainted information that wouldn't even be tainted if you just did what I said to do. You violated the GL dub. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And then you talking about we gotta not put him on a pedestal. How you not gonna put him on a pedestal? How do you plan on not putting him on a pedestal? So then talk to them at full convo. Come back, tell us what happened, Prince. He not gonna talk to them because let me see. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Respectfully, how do you know what they want and who they don't? Um, what do you mean? What do you mean? How do I know who they don't? I judge a man, and I said this last year, so you can't say I'm coming at you crazy. Pause. But I judge a man by the type of questions that they ask me. I judge everybody by that, even women. Like the questions you asking me are disrespectful, bro. And then you framed it like respectfully. How do you know what they want and who they don't? It's either you see me as your coach or you don't. And if you do, you can't question your coach. That's dishonorable. And if you do question your coach, um, and if you don't question your coach, then what you think gonna happen if you don't question your coach? Let me ask you a dumbass question. What do you think is gonna happen if you stop asking questions and you do what I'm saying, telling you to do? Cause, Cause I'm tired of wrestling with you, man. I'm tired of wrestling. What do you think is gonna happen if you just stop asking questions for once and just do exactly what I'm telling you to do and try it for 4 weeks. For 4 weeks. Do exactly as I say for 2 to 4 weeks without any excuses. Whenever you experience a situation where you're like, wait, hold on. I know GL Dub said do this, but my environment or my school or my church or my grandparents or my whatever. See, you're the type of person when you experience resistance in the field, you allow that to stop you, and then you come back to me and you question me. You questioning me, and that's making me feel crazy, bro. Cause I'm wasting my time. Hold on, let me see. This is born not gonna lie, man. All right, well I'll block you, bitch. Let me see. It's sad and he's black. There's too much of that. But but then again, I'm more attracted to Latin American men, so it is sad. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I was just guessing that he don't like black women because I think bro like white women. But hold on, if they like you, fine. If they don't, they don't. It is what it is sometimes. This is GameLike Will. Facts. Facts. Let me see. All right, got it. What would you like me to do? Just approach a good amount of women a day and work on refining my approaches? Bro, and I hate to do this because I know a lot of other dating coaches do this, but it just is what it is. I gotta ask you this question. How long have you been watching me, bro? how long have you been watching me? Like when's the first time you think you came across my channel? I know it wasn't 12 months. I know it hasn't been a year. So you lucky. Cause if it was a year, if it's if it's a it hasn't been a year. That's criminal if it was a year. It had to be like what? 5 months, 4 months, 3 months. How long has it? I believe in late part of March, January, February, March. March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 7 months. I'm disappointed. 7 months, bro. That's more than half. That's 6 months is a half of a year. You making me look bad, P. 6 months. You said March. January, February, April, March. January, February, April, March, June, July, August. Oh yeah, you right. All right, 4 months. All right. 4 months is cool. 4 months is cool, but it's like, bruh, you not even approaching women. You're not on no dating apps. You're not even approaching. You don't even like women. Bro, you if you're not approaching them, then it's arguable that you don't want them. Like, you're not talking to them. You got me on Instagram. You got somebody who just give you information. I don't even sell it. I don't even be trying to sell shit. I just be saying you could DM me anytime. You can ask me anything anytime. Just do what you said and I'll just do what you said and approach a good amount per day. So I'm saying, bro, every time you do that shit and you come and ask me something, it's like trust is being lost. I don't think people realize that how relationships work. It's built on trust. And every time you DM me or you ask me a question, and then we get to the root of it, and at the root of it is the same thing. It's like, damn, this person right here is really playing in my face, and that's the crazy thing. And it's like, after a while, it's like the boy who cried wolf. I'm not even trying to be funny, and I'm not trying to be funny, bro. It's like, damn, I would really hate to block this motherfucker. Hold on, let me see. Can you show your attractive face? Pause. But yeah, man, it's like this is just social media, whatever, whatever. But I really be just giving. I give people information that it took me to learn on my own. Yes, I had people that I looked up to and I found things out and I bought courses and shit like that. But I, s- I didn't make this channel until I was actually in the field and actually blood, sweat, and tears. And when I make videos and when I give information, it's like and then I gotta deal with all these trolls. It's a million trolls. So when somebody is acting like they're a real person, it's like, how are you not seeing what I'm telling you? You must not care. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you simple. You either don't care, you take it for granted, or you don't want women. Or you scared as fuck. But all of those are things that make me feel some type of way because when you act like you got this one girl, okay, I caught one fish and she don't even like you because you're not talking to enough women. So you catch one fish that is a counterfeit fish. And then you tell me, yo, this is what's going on. Da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, all right, cool. What's going on? Da da da. You're not working enough of a volume. What's good, Walmart? You're not working enough of a volume. Yo, Walmart, let me ask you, bro, where are you from and how's your dating life? Because Walmart just be popping in here, bro. But yeah, man, you gotta stop doing that shit, man. You gotta go on Google Maps, use your brain, and think about the hot spots near you. A couple spots that you could just, as often as possible, pull up to that plaza, bro. Pull up to that Chipotle Plaza. Pull up to that mall. Pull up to these places and get the Instagram at least, or get the number, something. Stop being scared because you're gonna be just like these trolls in the chat that never ever sniffed any pussy in their life. And once you start resonating with losers, man, it's hard. It's like quicksand. You can't resonate with losers and winners at the same time, and that's the issue. That's the issue. That's why I'm telling you like this, bro. Cause I'm cutting niggas off. And I didn't cut you off because you seem promising as a person that wanna grow. You seem real, but I can't tell because you keep playing around. You gotta get serious, bro. Cause a lot of these niggas is goofballs. So you gotta get serious. Sooner or later, I'm not gonna be able to tell the difference between you and these goofies. Mm. You know what I'm saying? That shit is insane, bro. You gotta understand this shit. That's how you win, bro. By understanding that shit. This is real life, bro. People are losing all type of health. People are losing all type of, life is dangerous, bro. And you gotta be dead ass serious about the things you want, or you're not gonna get it at all. You gotta overcome your anxiety. And I'm just guessing, bro. I already know that a genuine bad bitch is gonna make you panic. I already know. That's why I'm telling you, approach 7 women at least, 3 to 7 a day, and then eventually you'll do 8 to 15. Because like I love the word resonation. That's one of my favorite words. Resonation is one of the most popular words in my unconscious awareness because most people don't understand. You gotta be careful not to resonate with certain shit. That's the key to life. Is a easy way to look at life is to ask yourself, what do I resonate with and what don't I resonate with? That's going to help you have a clear indication of the trajectory that you're on. Let's type in the word trajectory. Got shit in my eye. Pause. Trajectory. The direction. People resonate with anime. I only like Afro Samurai. All the other shits I have not watched. Some people resonate with fucking, uh, different things. I don't resonate with hate, like people hating. I don't mind people hating on me because that's good for me. But I'm saying I'm not a hater. Like I'm not the type of person to go on somebody else's content and then, do all that. But there's always gonna be people who are gonna do that. I try to stay away from guys who are ass with women. Like if I go outside and I meet a group of guys, I'm only gonna want to be cool with the one that has charm. That's it. Everybody else, I could take it or leave it. Only the person that has charm, I'm interested in being cool with. I'm cool to everybody though, but I would never want to hang with somebody who don't know what the fuck they doing. Because those are the guys that's gonna try to slander you in front of the hoe. That's the guy. There's more simps than pimps. I got lint. I got like something in my eyes, bro. But yeah, resonation. What do you resonate with? What do you mean don't subjugate yourself with online dating? What I'm trying to say is, what do you resonate with? I'm talking like when you walk out the door. See, this is the thing about Prince that I don't understand, bro. High value men. What is a high value man? You said high value men don't do online dating. What is a high value man? I typed in the word high value. I typed in the word high value on the synonym app, and the word good quality popped up. The term good quality popped up. You don't know what high value means? Shit. I'm just trying to get a greater understanding on what the hell you talking about. High caliber, top caliber, highest importance. Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump would be the highest of importance, right? Am I wrong? What's good, Russia? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Is Donald Trump a high value man? I was talking to Harold Whitaker. But I don't know if you're going to respond to that. Is Donald Trump a high value man? Synonyms for powerful caliber is high grade, high ability, high standard, high class, high quality, great ability. I like that one better than high value. Men of great ability. Bro thinks he's the GOAT. Shit, some people think Tupac is high value. Some people think a lot of people are high value. That's a case by case statement. High value. It's case by case. And it changes. Changes. Like, you know, I might value you, right? I might value you. And then you do something that I don't value you no more. Or somebody might knock you the fuck out, and I value them more than you because I'm like, all right, well, this motherfucker knocking niggas out. There's a lot of simps in society. Let's just keep it 100. Why did you ignore the Trump thing? Because you knew I was going to debunk that high value shit. Because that value shit is it's like dick riding. That's scientific dick riding. Now I'm going to call it sack surfing. That's scientific sack surfing. Whenever you look at another man as high value, you're scientifically sack surfing. Value and ability go hand in hand, shaking my head. Okay, well, I can't argue with that. But I'm not calling Donald Trump high value man. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm not going to look at Donald Trump and call him a high value man. His girl could call him a high value man. You know what I'm saying? His friends could call him a high value man. But what do you look like, Harold? Sitting around calling another man high value, what does that make you feel like in the inside? Oh, Denzel Washington is high value. Chris Brown is high value. He's a high value man. Doesn't that make you less than him? Or y'all both high value men? You definitely ain't on Donald Trump's level. See what I'm saying? Value and ability go hand in hand. Ability could be, you could gain ability and lose ability, is what I'm trying to say. It's not a fixed thing. It's not fixed. And if it's not fixed, then you're dick ride, you're a sack surfer. Because God didn't put no man here to stay up under another man's nuts. There might be a time where you look up to somebody when you're a teenager. See what I'm saying? But when you reach the age where you could be somebody's father, uncle, stepfather, you could create thousands of kids of your own, but you remain up under somebody's sack. How does that make you feel? As a sack surfer. Oh, he's high value. You talking to your girlfriend, you got your arm around your girl, you tell, oh yeah, that guy right there, he's a high value man. And there's some guys who act like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I think that they're scientifically surfing that man's nuts. I believe that. That's sack surfing. And in fact, guys these days have no integrity and they won't die about nothing. Traditionally, the reason why guys have value is because they're willing to die. That's where value comes from. When I was a kid, I valued guys that was gangster because it was like, all right, this guy right here is a genuine protector. At the end of the day, he genuinely protecting, even though, he might be considered less than, to other people, but this person right here, he has value. Bro, just throwing around random words. All right, well then I'm gonna block you, bitch. How do I gift? How do I send a gift? Somebody tell him how to send a gift so he can send a gift. Yo, Angel, you on my Cash App, bro? Money sign, money sign, Will the GLW. Money sign, Will the GLW. Money sign, Will the GLW. Will the GLW. It's the same as my Instagram. I bet we gonna see. We gonna see if you about that life. You didn't answer my question. Shows you don't have any accountability. What's your question, bro? You didn't ask a question. Thank you for your help, though. I'm definitely going to go better and make some progress. Going to do better and make some progress. How are you gonna make progress, though, Prince? That's what I'm saying, bro. How? That's facts. How? How can you do that thing that you claiming that you're gonna do? How? People would say anything. How are you gonna do it? Value and ability go hand in hand. You ain't even ask a question. What you talking about, bro? Approach more women, like I said earlier, and be brave. What's your plan though, bro? What's your plan, bro? Where's the place that you're gonna go? Where's the place that you're gonna go to actually to talk to women? You gotta actually you gotta actually um, set up shop. But if you're in school, you might want to do this outside of school. Because if you do it outside of school, it's smarter. And then at some point, when you go to school, you're gonna have more swag, and you're gonna not gonna be thirsty. And women just gonna be able to look at you and tell that you, in the words of Harold, you have value. I'm out. You don't answer shit except hearing your ego puffed out. This nigga said bye. I gotta block this loser for that. I don't care if you're the last person in here. I gotta block you. Yeah, I'm drained, man. My battery on E right now. I ain't gonna lie. My energy is so fucked off. But I'm about to end this live. I'm gonna eat another orange. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back later, stronger than ever. Some more ism for the prism. And we gonna just keep this roller coaster, keep this ride going. It's your boy GL Dub. Hold on. I'm gonna start talking like a pimp. It's your boy GL Dub, far from a scrub, and all the above. Um, quick to turn a pigeon into a dove. It's your boy GL Dub, far from a scrub, and all the above.